Hello guys, this is Daryl with Lee's Lawn Care and Services. How y'all doing out there in these lawn care streets? Making a video for the first time in a while. It's been a while. I've been so busy, and I just wanted to catch up with you guys on some things. So I commented on Uncle Jeff's video. I think it was a couple of days ago. I told him I'm push more and everything. All the machines in the shop except for the push mower. The Skag's in the shop, having some maintenance done to it, and the Snapper's in the shop, having some maintenance done to it. The Snapper, I'm gonna do a review on both machines. The Snapper's got over 700 hours on it. It's still running strong. Engine's fine. Other little stuff around it, like I had to just maintenance stuff. I had to get some new tires put on it. I had to get my spindle. I must have hit something in one of the yards, and the spindle was leaking, and I was trying to see where the oil was coming from, and I couldn't figure out where the hell the oil was coming from, and then the spindle seized up on me. So that's where the oil was coming from, the damn spindle. I thought it was the engine, but it had nothing to do with the engine at all. It was the spindle. So it's in the shop. It's getting a new spindle put on it, some new blades and all done, and some new tires put on it because I've worn them down pretty good, cutting all the yards that we're cutting. Over 700 hours. And I'm so glad and so thankful that I waited 2 years for that machine, and I got it. And it's been just a workhorse. But I'm going to do a review on both machines, and give you an update on what was done to them and, what's going on with them. As far as the Skag goes, the deck belt popped on me, I think it was Saturday or Sunday. It was one of those days. So I just said, you know what? Monday morning I drove out. It's like a 45-minute drive to the dealer where I purchase the machines. So I brought both of them to him, and I just put both of them in the shop. I said, look, I need this, that, and the third done to both of them. And, they took them. And, of course, they're trying to sell me another machine, so go figure that. And I'm like, well, Mr. Jerry, I'm not finished paying for the one that you sold me, I think two and a half years ago, something like that. The Skag, the Snapper's been paid. I paid that cash up front. And I financed the Skag, and then the Skag, I only got six or seven more payments. It's pretty much done. So, and that machine, that's the only issue. The only issue I've had with it was the deck belt was worn and it popped. That was it. The Skag has been and it's got over 400 hours. So, like I said, I'm going to do a review on both of them. It's just a workhorse, man. That Skag, it when you drive it and you cut with it, it shows me why I fell in love with the machine in the first place, because I had also ordered a bigger Snapper, and they had it in the shop, and I was going to get it until the owner talked me out of it, and of course I had to pay $3,000 more for the Skag than I was going to pay for the Snapper, because I think the Snapper, the bigger 48 Snapper was I think like $4,000 at the time, something like that. And then the Skag was $7,000. So I wound up getting the Skag. He said, for what you're doing, you're going to need this one. It's going to be more durable. He said, this one, no doubt, the other one, the Snapper will get the job done, but the Skag was just going to be more durable for what I was doing. And I mean, he was right, because it just walked through stuff that I had no idea it had the ability to walk through. I was walking through fields like it was nothing. It didn't even bog down. Like, that thing, man, I'm glad I purchased it. Would I buy another one? Yes, I would. It's expensive. They cost. But man, what you getting with that, it's just something. So I'm making a quick video. I'm not driving right now because my wife, she like, don't make no videos and drive. I don't want you to get in the wreck. I get it. So I'm not driving. I'm sitting. I just finished push more in the yard behind me, a $50 yard. So, it is what it is. I've been push more in all my yards, man. Like I told Uncle Jeff that a couple of days ago, said, man, push more and everything, and waiting on the shop to call me so that way I can go pick up at least one of the machines so I can get back on it. But, it's like, I I don't think people realize this, but I realize it. So I started out this way: push more, weed eater, blower. That was it, And I used to bag a lot of stuff when I first started at the time too. I don't do that much no more. I got mulch blades. You save money on the bags and stuff like that. So the push mowing is the punishment. And then when you graduate to the weed eater, once you finish the push mower, because I cut first, weed eat second, because sometimes the mower don't catch everything. So I'll push mow first, everything. Then I'll come through and I'll weed eat everything, and then the blower. So push mow everything first. Got the weed eater. It's like it's like the weed eater and the blower is a treat. The push mower to me is the punishment. You got to, and I legitimately have a push mower. Doesn't have self-propel, because I bought mowers with self-propels and the self-propels break on them, and it's harder to push when the damn self-propel is broken on it. So I don't mind buying a self-propel, but I just find it more difficult than just a regular old push mower with the wheels on it, man. And you push more, it goes through that grass just as good. You go at your own pace, and it's good exercise for me, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, I push more. I've been push more in every yard. I'm not crazy now. I'm not picking the huge yards that I got. I'm kind of trying to hold out until those killers come out of the shop. The dominators. I won't say killers. I said dominators. Tell the dominators come back on the scene. But it just makes me appreciate how far I've came from where I started to where I am today. And it's a humbling experience, but it makes me appreciate, the stuff that I have and how far of a journey that I've come from. I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. And I've had mowers and different things throughout the whole experience. And I'm still doing this, and I still enjoy it. You got to enjoy it. Nobody does this work for over 20 years and not enjoy it, Yeah, you have your ups and your downs and things of that nature, but I enjoy what I do, man. And like I said, very appreciative of the things that I do have. I put them in the shop. They hopefully I get one back this week. I'm gonna call them and kind of push them a little bit because I miss them. But hey, they're not afraid. I'm going to get out here. I'm going to push more. Whatever I got to do to make it happen, it's going to happen, And yeah, I don't make as much money because I'm not as quick to get in and out of these yards, but I still make a decent living, And so I'm not opposed to any of that. But yeah, guys, do what you got to do, man. Don't be afraid. A lot of people talk a lot of crap about a lot of stuff, and to make the job easier and things of that nature, which is fine, but sometimes, you got to go back to the basics, and that's pretty much, what I've done. I went back to the basics. I'm push more in the yards, Hopefully one of those Thunderbolts come out, and I have to drive 45 minutes back out there to get it, and then, drive another who knows how long to get to where I'm going. So, it is what it is, but I'm glad. The key thing I'm glad about, it happened early. Excuse me. It happened early in the season. It's not happening in the mid or the late. It's early. And so that way I can get all this stuff done and then not have no issues, hopefully, down the road. But like I say, I'm going to do a review on both machines. The Skag and the Snappers dominators, So they needed their maintenance, from what I've been through with them things. Like I say, Snappers over 700 hours. I'm going to do a review on it when I get it. Show you what I've done to it, what the shop did. Skag, same thing. When I get him out, I'm going to do a review on them. So that way over 400 hours on the Skag. I've heard the Skags can go 1,000 hours or better. Both of them. So, and they doing their thing, man. And I'm cutting commercially. I'm cutting a lot, with those things. So, guys, just wanted to touch base with you. You guys have a great day. Peace out. And I'll see you on the next one.